Hi, my name is Caitlin Sawatsky, and I'm one of the choir directors at Stillwater Area High School. I'm also a proud Pony alum of the Stillwater Music Program, and I'm incredibly fortunate to be working with my friend and former teacher, Angela Mitchell. First, I would love to thank the Partnership Plan for all of the support they've given the Stillwater Choral Program over the years. We are applying again this year for a renewal of the Big Impact Grant, which for the past 3 years has helped us afford to bring in top-notch clinicians from around the state and within our Midwest region to work with our students and enhance their understanding of vocal pedagogy and of singing in a choral ensemble overall. In this grant video, you'll hear from several current and former Stillwater choir members about why it's important that we bring in clinicians to work with our kids every year.
Hello, I'm Shayla Glazer, and I'm an alum of the Stillwater Choirs. I always loved when we got to have clinicians and guest directors come in and work with the choirs, and I loved just getting to work with new people and getting new perspectives on the repertoire we were working on, as well as just getting to dive deeper on some of the subjects such as breathing, like the breathing workshops we did, or when we got to learn more about vocal pedagogy.
You stay expanded as long as you can, and then you come in. What a lot of us do is we start our release right away, right? Good, now hands on your body. We're going to go from breath support to breath management. And I'm going to ask you to manage your air, manage your breath support by staying out the whole scale. I want you to try to stay expanded the whole scale.
All of the work our past clinicians have done in rehearsal and in working one-on-one with students directly translates back into the classroom and ultimately to the culminating performances.
Hi, I'm Luke Huntley. I'm former Stillwater Choir alum, and I'd like to share the importance of having a clinician. I remember about 2 years ago now, we had Dr. Brett Almanson come in from St. Scholastica, and we were working on this piece called Alleluia. And there's a certain fluidity that's not necessarily written into the piece, but it needs to be in the piece, and sometimes you can just gloss over something when it's not written on the page. You need to have this. And he brought up the point of how important it was to have this fluidity.
One thing I get worried about is that we're not adding the buoyancy to it, even when we're rich and kind of warm.
It's really fun to work with people who have different experiences than Miss Larson and Miss Mitchell, and because they bring new techniques to the choir that we don't typically learn in our class periods.
Let's do it. That's so
It's just so important to have other people to come in and just kind of get a different set of eyes and ears.
I think working with clinicians is super valuable and important because everyone has such a diverse view of music. Our choir directors have a vision, and then a clinician comes in and they say, okay, this is how you can build on that. And then another one comes in and they say something different. And you're always learning something new that you haven't heard before. And when you put it all together, it just really makes the pieces and the experience super meaningful.
Singing in heaven, 10 for the 10 commandments. My name is Angela Mitchell, and I've been a choir director at Stillwater High School for the past 28 years. The Big Impact Grant is so important to us in the choral program to give us the opportunity to bring in top-notch choral educators to work with our students.
2, 3, give me 1, and give me 2, and give me 3, and don't get down, and
It's been really nice to meet some directors who work at colleges that I'm interested in.
Hi, my name is Mallory, and I'm a recent alumni of the Stillwater Choral Program. And I believe that getting to work with so many different clinicians in high school has made it so much easier for me to adjust to singing in a college choir because I've had so much practice adapting to different conductors and their different styles of making music.
It's really nice to get someone with the same voice parts opinion on things that we're working on.
I think it's really great to get outside perspectives.
I haven't met two clinicians that have told us the same thing when they're helping us improve a piece.
I hear year after year how invaluable that experience is for the students as we rehearse them and prepare them for upcoming concerts, and then in the fall they get this extra attention from top educators in our field who inspire them, who move them to a higher level.
Since music is such a subjective art, we at the Stillwater Choir really value having an outside perspective on how to make music have that deeper value.
It is also such an impactful grant for me as an educator, as I have the ability to spend time observing this person work with my students, inspiring them and giving me some new techniques that I might use in my classroom. Thank you so much for supporting the choral program at Stillwater Area High School. We are so thankful for the partnership plan. I'll be alive, but somewhere else I'll be on my way again.
Financial assistance from the partnership plan will ensure that every student in the Stillwater Choral Program receives the opportunity to work with outstanding clinicians from our region. Working with clinicians helps students deepen their understanding of vocal production, and it helps them to continue building and improving their instruments year after year. It also allows singers to learn from diverse music educators and gain a broader perspective on how to create musical artistry. As choir directors, Angela Mitchell and I benefit so much from this as well, learning new techniques that we can bring into our classrooms every day. And finally, this grant would provide an opportunity for students who do not get to work with clinicians on annual choir tours to still have that experience in our own classrooms at SAHS. Our proposed budget of $2,500 a year is consistent with what we've received for the past 3 years. It would allow us to bring in one clinician for multiple days from anywhere in the region, or it could allow us to bring in multiple clinicians a few times per year without the cost of lodging and transportation. Thank you.